Welcome into the Carolina Kitchen. Sam Ragland with Mo's Original Barbecue is here with us, and he is doing something that is one of my personal favorites. I know it has to be one of yours. It's cheesy, it's delicious. It is some Southern mac and cheese.
Absolutely. We do baked mac and cheese at Mo's Original Barbecue. It is a special side, but it should be on the board. It's there every day. It's one of our favorites. It's one of our fan favorites. I think they would throw us out in the streets if we didn't have it. So
you really can't go wrong with
we have
mac
to have
and
it every
cheese.
day. Absolutely. You know, we had it for the kids, but the adults love it just as much. So.
Absolutely. All right. So how do you guys make it? Everybody makes it a little different.
Well, the way we do it, it's like I said, we're doing a baked macaroni. So first you want to start with your noodles on top of the stove. Okay. You want to do about a quart of water. We did 2 pounds of macaroni. This is going to feed about 10 people. So again, if you wanted to cut this in half, it would feed up to 5. This is a very simple recipe. So what I did is bring my pasta up to a boil, added a little salt to the water, and then we brought it to a tender bite, and then ran it through a colander. And now we just have macaroni.
All right.
So what we're going to add to this is 4 cups of milk. And I like whole milk. You can use whatever you like, those skim milk, 2%. I personally think whole milk has more fat, so more flavor. So
there you go. But if you wanted to kind of cut the calories a little bit, you could go with something.
You could go the other way.
Maybe a 2%.
And what we like to do is, the French call it a bechamel sauce. We're basically doing the same thing by adding flour, fat. So we added 4 ounces of butter to this. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour to that.
You can just mix it like this. You don't have to actually make, because typically when you would do the bechamel, you would do the butter and the flour first separate.
This is the other way. Okay. This is probably the faster, quicker way.
This is going to work.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we're going to add a generous amount, and I would say we add about 3 cups of cheese to that, or 4. Who's counting? The more the merrier. And so we'll add all this. We'll give this a good mix. And like we were saying, instead of making the roux and the milk and the bechamel sauce, all this is going to bake in the oven. It will make in the oven just like it is.
Okay.
And so we're going to add all this to our pan.
So it doesn't get any easier than that.
No, ma'am.
Throw in some shredded cheese, a little bit of milk, some salt.
And we like to cover it with a little plastic and then foil, but you could do just foil. The plastic is going to help it steam, but you could do either or.
Okay.
And then we bake that at about 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes, depending on the size of the oven and depending on how much you have in there cooking with it.
Awesome, Sam. It looks fantastic. That finished product is great, too. Let's go to our website, WLOS.com. Click on the Carolina Kitchen link. There you'll find the recipe the fastest. Or you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 110 Technology Drive, Asheville 28803, and check us out on Pinterest. Now, that is a bunch of macaroni and cheese, and I have a feeling that's going to feed a lot of people here in the studio for lunch today. Thanks so much, Sam.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And that's what's cooking in the Carolina Kitchen.